Alright guys, so welcome back. This is Side playing Euro Truck Simulator 2, and today I was thinking we're gonna do things a little bit different. So I haven't done anything since we left off last time. I've done one mission, or not mission, but one delivery for just one of the heavy haul jobs, just to pass some time, because there was nothing suitable for me to go where we want to go, which is to the UK. So without further ado, I will get going and explain things as we go. So let's turn on some lights here, since it is night and it is dark, and wipers and gear, and let's go. So I could not find any loads going even remotely according to plan, so to speak. So as you might remember, we are now in southern Italy, and I want to go to the UK. So I finally found a job in Bari, which is a few hours from here.
Ready to turn right.
But it is kind of, I wouldn't say it's on the way, but the good news is that it's actually going all the way to Edinburgh. So we're heading to Scotland, guys, and I'm quite excited about that, actually. So it all turned out really well. Anyway, what I'll be doing first, as you can hear, my poor driver here, he's a little bit sleepy, so I'm gonna head into nearest town here and have a kip and get some fuel on the truck. I will also go and do a service on the truck. Might get a new paint job to celebrate that we're finally heading onwards in our travels here. It's been a bit I don't know, as I've said before, this hasn't been the most fun thing, this particular download. I don't know why, it's just not me. So I'm excited to go to the UK. I don't think there's actually any achievements associated with the UK, but I just want to go there. I will have a look later what we can do, but if nothing else, I'll just crisscross a bit and yeah, see what we can do there. We will be taking 2 slabs of marble, of all things, so that is quite an Italian thing to end up these little shenanigans with. And then once we head to Edinburgh, I will see if there's a man dealership somewhere in the vicinity. If not, I will probably just buy garage there and swap over that way. But we'll see. Let's first get a bit of sleep. I will go and load up the marble after that, and we will head north, doing a couple of little detours, because our route isn't taking us exactly the way I want to, through the two little, or one little, I guess it's a smaller town, or town of some sort. Susati it's called, I think. Susata. Forgive me if that's wrong, but there's only one business there, and I literally cannot find one delivery. I was looking at the entire map, there's nothing going there, and there hasn't been for a while. So I'm just gonna head there, join my marble slabs, whatever it's called, and get that one done, and then we'll head through Torino on the way. Get that one crossed off the list, and then after that we will head straight to, I believe, to Calais and go up through the UK from
At the roundabout,
from there.
take the second exit.
So we'll be taking the train across. It's quite. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys have tried that. It's quite fun.
Exit now.
You actually go on a. You have to go and park on kind of a train. I've never
Go
been that
straight
way in real life, so I don't know how it works. But it's probably something to that effect, as in this
Get
game, I
ready
would think.
to turn left.
As you drive on a train and then get transported across on the train. Anyway, let's just get some sleep first, and then I'll go and do the service and see what kind of paint job we can come up with. Let's get this bad boy parked next to the remainder. There we go. Actually, I will just, while we're waiting, just turn on my mirror there, as we talked about in the last episode. So that's done, and seems like it's just about time to take a nap. So there we go. And it's the next day, still raining. So that's fine. Let's see what we can find in here of suitable paint jobs. Do a quick service. As you can see, it's mainly the tires that gets worn, but everything gets worn a bit, so I just like to, it's not something that's high on my priority list, but if I come by a service station, I'll do that. Anyway, so let's see what we can find here. If we can find something suitable for this. Oh, I see Vikings. Yeah, that's suitable, isn't it?
Never mind.
Since
I'll
we're
find a
going to
new
the
route.
UK. Not poking at anyone here, but yeah. I hope my friends in the UK, they can take it. I know they can. Right, and off we go. New paint job. We need some fuel. Yeah, that's a pit stop station here, so everyone's happy. At least I am.
Right.
And we can just go this way on all these roads at the same time. So
Reroute.
all good things.
Turn right.
Oh, and because I went to the workshop there, all my settings, light or wipers and things like that has been reset, so I just turn that back on. I don't know if I really like this paint job, but who cares? It's Vikings, who doesn't like
Get
Vikings
ready to turn right.
these times? It's very
Turn right.
it's very popular. There we go. And how can we get in there and get out? We get in here and then we get out there. Good job. Wait, we need this.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah. Take it easy, lady. There we go. Quick, engine off, and let's crack on. Get some diesel in this bad boy. There we go. You're all set. Oh, braking for me. That's nice of them. I'm just gonna question. I'm not gonna question that. That's fine. I'm just gonna go, even it's not strictly correct. But who cares? Who cares? As long as they stop for me.
Exit now.
Yeah, it's fun playing American Truck Simulator in the American trucks and then getting into these European trucks. They are quite a lot more maneuverable and nimble.
At
Is
the
a
roundabout,
good word
take the
to
first
describe it, I think.
Exit now.
And I just like cab overs. I must admit. I understand the things people are saying about safety and all that, but it's not really a big issue. The European trucks are very safe, and the thing about having a race there in the middle for the engine, it's honestly, when I was driving, I didn't really care. I've been driving both with and without this race, so basically a way to get over this problem is just to make a taller cab.
Keep right.
That's,
and then exit right.
Well, it gives you a better view of the road, obviously, and more room inside the cab. But also it just creates more wind resistance on the road, and a taller cab to crawl into and out of, and that's fine if you don't go in and out too much. But if you're not driving, if you have to go in and out a lot for deliveries or whatever you're doing, it really matters if there's one step more or less. Yeah. But yeah, and obviously another thing is that in the American trucks you have more room. But I mean, unless you have a straight out lounge, I don't really find that is something that I'm missing in normal trucks. It's sorry, I say normal trucks, that's for Europeans, that is. But in cab overs, because I'm not like running about inside my truck when I'm driving anyway. I'm just sleeping or lying down, or you can use the normal seats, the driving seats to sit in. Many of them also swivel, so you get kind of a lounge. You have a fridge and everything in the European trucks, but again, it all comes down to where you're using the trucks, because if you're driving in America, you have longer distances, and you might find yourself in the truck with less facilities around you for a longer time. Well, in Europe, you will always you can always find a truck stop or whatever to sleep over in. So you have toilets, you have kitchens, you have bath and all these things. But yeah, obviously it's nice to have more room. The more the better, I'd say. But nothing is free. All comes at a cost. So there you go. And speaking of sleeping, I will not do the entire run to Edinburgh from here. Don't worry. So, or I will do it, but I will not do it in one episode. So I will be splitting it up into two, at least, probably three. Seeing we had almost 5 hours to go just to pick up our load. So yeah, I will probably just split it up into to whenever I'm sleeping. So this one first episode, I'll do 2 stopovers, since the first one was just in the beginning of the episode, and then I'll do a full day driving, and we will continue from there in the next episode.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Wasn't there a sign that just, I have to go back and look, but I believe there was a sign saying 50 instead of 70, I don't know. Better 70 than 50, so.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Quite a lot of rain here now today. And that's fine. I actually enjoyed, well, both in real life, but also in the game to drive in the rain. Let's see what's going on here. Thankfully not my problem, so let's crack on. So once I've picked up our load and hooked it up, I will obviously get a route for that one on my GPS, and I will go there and adjust it accordingly. So we go through the two cities that I need to visit to unlock the final achievement for Italy. So we will see how much that adds, but I don't think it's a lot, and we will probably visit some roads we haven't seen before, or we have to see the cities, but also some stretches of road after that is new.
Go straight on.
And that'll be fun. It is quite a big game after all these years. It's an old game now, and they keep adding new territory, and it's quite frankly huge now. It takes a long time if you want to unlock 100%, which is an achievement, but I'm not planning on getting that one anytime soon. I don't know if you can actually just if you have to do all the new downloads, if everything is included there, but I suspect it is. The rain stopped and nice blue skies now. All good things. Yeah, here's already some new roads I can see I haven't been on before, so
At the roundabout, take
brilliant.
the second exit.
Now I am gonna get into trouble. No, yeah, like that. That kind of trouble. Oh well. It was a bit too eager.
Exit now.
I should have put myself elsewhere in the roundabout, but I didn't, and then shit happens. It's always kind of a tricky situation going into the roundabouts, driving a truck. You have to be very careful, because especially small roundabouts like this, you will take a lot of room, and quite possibly both lanes there. So you have to make sure that either you kind of block it so no one can sneak on the inside of you, or it's clear for you to turn, because not all people, I mean, you cannot expect people to understand that you need this room to actually get the truck around the turn, but yeah, there you go. It's quite often, I mean, you can place yourself if you need to in the middle of the road, so to speak, to block off people. But if you don't absolutely have to, try to stick to one lane, of course. But then you would either have to, if you are in the outer lane, you'll have to kind of cut the inner lane, or if you're on the inner lane, you'll have to go wide, I guess. So luckily it's just a game, so I tend to be a bit more a bit more lenient on my run a bit more, you know, take a few more risks than normal.
Keep right.
So yeah.
And then exit right. Exit right.
So now we are entering Bari, which is where the load is. I believe it's probably in a quarry or something, so obviously that's not in the middle of town. So it's a bit outside of the actual town, which is why it's still 27 kilometers out. I think now, come to think of it, I have lift axles on this one, which is nice. Let's save some fuel, make it a bit more maneuverable. It's not something I normally choose. Sometimes I do. I like four-wheel drive, but also use a bit more fuel, and your truck isn't as maneuverable when you have more access on the ground. But most of the time you're driving with a load anyway. It's very rare I drive like I do now. It's just because I'm on a mission to go to England and do things in the right way. But I'm not someone who drive around without cargo normally. It's just I will find a load going from wherever I am, not necessarily the same company, but at least the same town or city. So the lift axles aren't really that important for me. And I don't know if it actually affects your fuel use in the game. I like to think so, but who knows?
Exit now.
Might try to do some kind of experiment with that. I did, for those of you who are interested, I did try to do a fuel usage experiment yesterday with the
turn left.
I'll take the next turn here, guys. Just to unlock this little bit of road. What I was doing was, it was in American Truck Simulator, so I cannot guarantee it's the same. Not everything is the same in these two games, but it is a newer game, so I expect it's
turn right.
along the same lines. And
turn right.
What I was a little bit annoyed with was the fuel usage in the game is a bit
right. Turn right.
It's very hard to get very good mileage, and I was thinking, why is that?
It's all over now.
So what I opted to do was to try and do. Hold on, guys. I will talk more later. I will just get this. That is not the one we want. There it is. No, it's not that one. Seems like I might have run out of time. So let's think what we have to work with here. We want to go to the UK. So that's not the... I could go to Rostock, I guess. No. What I will do, and I'm sorry about this, guys. I thought I had enough time, but obviously when I was sleeping, I didn't take that into account. So I didn't have enough time, and now our load is gone. Anyway, no harm done. What we will do, which is actually I wouldn't say better, but it's a very decent option, is we will go to Bologna, and then from there we will get loads in this direction. So this, Sussara and Turin, is the two places I need to pass through. Sussara you can't really pass through, you can only kind of go there and go back, kind of like Casino I did in the last episode down here. But it works out fine. We won't have a hugely long episode, and we'll get things done. So
Drive safe.
that's perfect. Oh, and it's even from the same company. All good in the hood then. Let's get cracking. Where is... oh, it's over there. It's fairly close. It's a big tractor there. Oh. Front loader kind of thing. Let's see if we can nail this one. Bit off, but we might be able to sneak it in there. And that's what she said. Alright. All good in the hood. Let's get cracking. I don't need to do anything on the GPS for now, because we are not going through these other little locations in this run through. So on this episode, so we will get to Bologna, and then from there we will
turn right.
We will find
to turn right.
a load going where we want to go, or at least in the right direction. It's like hitchhiking.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, something. Yep. Let's get cracking. It's a suitable load. It's a small flatbed, and I didn't see the weight, but it's probably not too bad. I don't know, 20 tons maybe in all. I will check soon once I'm out on a... there we go. What are we looking at? 15 tons.
At the roundabout, take the second
exit. It's just like a grocery run, no problem. And again here, look, going.
Exit now.
Where did he come from? Nice game. I am pretty sure I was in that roundabout before he got in there. Anyway, it's just a game. Thankfully. So this will be slightly longer episode as well as the two earlier ones. I'm sorry about that, guys. I will hopefully we'll see next time how I can make it work. But I'm not gonna put it into episodes just to because it's 45 minutes. That being said, it would be more than an hour again, but it'll be about an hour. You just have to pause it and take a coffee or tea or whatever you want to take, and enjoy the show.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
And as you can see, I don't know if you can, but next to my light indicators there on my dashboard is where the indicator for the drop axle is, and that one has gone down automatically. It's set for that, and that's fairly realistic. The trucks I've been driving which had three axles, they were all, or it was automatic, so they would actually go up on their own as well if you didn't have enough weight. It's just to save the tires and save fuel, basically, less resistance on the road. And that particular truck, I remember there was an Actress Mercedes, but I think it's fairly standard along or across the board of whatever you're driving. This guy is faster than me. Nice. He just brake checked me. I doubt someone in a concrete truck drive like that, but there you go. So we are on the motorway. We will head up. If I recall correctly, up along the northern coast, or obviously the eastern coast of Italy, before we start heading northwest. And there's many places you can cross. There's a couple from France, there's Calais, and then there's another one further down towards on the north. Anyway, it's down on the coastline, further down south. And then you can cross from Amsterdam, I believe, and by ferry, and you can also cross from Esbjerg in Denmark. So any of these, and Calais obviously, if I didn't mention that. So all of these destinations are valid. There might even, I believe, I can't remember how it is in the game, but I believe you can cross from Norway as well, at least from Kristiansand or Stavanger. But that's quite a drive. So we will see. I will try to find something fairly close, because it is. It's not that I don't want to do it. I like the long drives, but that way we can kind of split it up a bit and have a bit more action, so to speak.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Anyway, I was talking about this little experiment I did in ATS, American Truck Simulator. I was doing a very long delivery basically from all. I can't remember how long it was, but it was about, let's say, 2,000 kilometers. It might have been a bit less, but it was. I think it was like 1,300 miles, but whatever. It was a long delivery, and I was doing it from Cheyenne in Wyoming to Texas, somewhere on the coast there. I can't remember exactly which one, but I did it with the realistic fuel usage on the way down, and I had a load going exactly the same direction back. Now, given this, the load back was a little bit lighter. I think maybe, if I recall right, around 20,000 pounds. So let's just say 10 tons to make it very easy. Metric tons, that is. So that obviously means a bit, and also going from Cheyenne down to the coast. It's. I mean, I don't know the elevation of that town, but by the coast is sea level. So my guess is that you start higher than you end on the road on the trip down, and obviously when you go back the same direction, or the opposite direction, then you will have to get back up. But given it's like an almost 2,000 kilometer drive, I don't really. I mean, even you have to go 1 kilometer up. It's not. It shouldn't make that much of a difference, I'd say. But yeah. So anyway, I think those two things might even each other out a bit. But the interesting thing is that even the load was a lot lighter, and I don't know if the elevation difference, it makes a big difference at all. But the load was lighter coming back with realistic fuel usage turned off. I actually used a bit more fuel going back than I did going up. Exactly the same truck. I didn't do anything to it. I just went down there, took another load, and went back home. And so I don't know how this fuel usage is actually calculated. What I noticed was when I did the realistic, it seems fairly realistic to me. The not realistic fuel uses seem to be fluctuating a lot more, so you would get a lot lower fuel mileage in a situation where you might be thinking this is not right. Like if you're going, oh, there was a Lamborghini. That is the second I've seen in this game. Quite fitting as we're leaving Italy. I don't know, have any of you guys seen Lamborghinis? I've only seen one before, and it was in Scandinavia somewhere, and I believe it was actually stopped by the police, which I found quite funny. It was one of these traffic stops where you have, you know, the full shebang with 2 or 3 cop cars and helicopters and all this. And there was, I believe, a yellow Lamborghini. It's a while ago. So I don't know if you guys saw that. It was lime green, so it wasn't hard to miss. It was pretty cool. It's over there on our right hand side. No, it's not. I was lying. I was sure it was going in there. Anyway, I'm not going to try to catch him. So yeah, going back to the fuel usage, I don't know how it's working, and I don't know how many things it takes into account. I would like to think. I mean, obviously here, if you have a fuel usage factor on the tires, so you choose. When you choose your tires, they have stats, right? So they have the what is it? They have the noise, road noise. They have grip in the rain, and they have fuel usage or fuel economy. And so I would expect that to actually matter. I'm pretty sure the rain grip does, in my experience anyway. The road noise, I don't know. It's not really a big issue when you're driving a truck. I think there's plenty of other noises, wind noise and engine and whatnot. You can hear more than the tires. So I mean, obviously, if you're driving a big chunky military off-road truck, then you can hear it. But yeah, it's not something I pay attention to in this game anyway. So yeah, does it matter to drive with the axles up? Do you use less fuel? I don't know. Maybe some of you guys have an idea or have some facts about that you'd like to share, then I'd be more than happy to hear it. Because it is a simulator, it takes a lot of things into account, and that would definitely be one of them that would matter. And also, does it matter on your AI drivers? If you give them 2-axle, 3-axle, if you give them drop axles, how does that affect the income? How does it affect your how much money you spend? I don't know. I'm sure someone have looked into it, or maybe even the developer have commented on it. But I mean, if you're driving a huge fleet, it matters how much fuel you use, and obviously driving all day long, it matters. Every little bit matters. So yeah, that would be interesting to find out. Also, another thing that you guys might know, can you actually meet your own drivers on the road here? Will you see your own trucks? Have any of you guys noticed that? I mean, a way to do it is to just make your truck, lime green or whatever, and then you will notice if you have a lot of trucks. I don't think I have enough trucks to. I mean, I would meet one eventually, but I wouldn't. I mean, there's not a very high likelihood of that right now. I think I have like 25 trucks now. But yeah, that might be something to do. I think I'll do that. I'll work on a kind of a theme for the trucks that makes them very visible, and I'll see what what that will bring. I know you can see them on the map, so you can go to your map and you can see where your drivers are. If you go to driver management, I think that's up. I believe it's in the left-hand corner, but you can choose what kind of view you want, and there's one where you can actually see the map and see what where they are. So that one is a bit easier to check than fuel mileage and these things. I mean, what you have to do to check the fuel mileage is to be fairly consistent and do several runs with the same load and the same truck from the same and to the same destination. And that while it's easy to do, I just missed that truck stop. It was very stupid. Anyway, while it's easy to do, it's just a bit tedious, isn't it? So, but that might be an idea for an episode, obviously heavily edited. But that could be an idea for that. If someone's interested, you just let me know, and I'll sit down on a rainy day and do that. I'm really annoyed with myself that I missed that truck stop because I need to sleep. But we'll see how we go, if I fall asleep or what happens. Yeah, it's getting late as well. Evening time. I like to sleep around 8, 9ish, 10 maybe, if I can, because it then you wake up when it's starting. The dawn is breaking next day. You don't sleep all day, and you can drive during the day, which is, I don't know how much it matters, but it matters. Especially when you're when you're recording for YouTube. YouTube does not like dark recordings. We're having a bit of a traffic jam here. There we go, there's a bed up there. I like it. So I was just thinking I will continue this recording and just do the last of it because it makes it a bit easier for me to jump in here and check for the right fares going the right direction.
Let's find a new route.
Without having to kind of wing it online, because it's not always easy. This one I've actually been looking 2 or 3 times to see what was going on with the trips going north, and I just couldn't find anything. Oh, we're getting close to falling asleep here. I hope we can make it. here. That was a bit close. Sorry about that, buddy.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
No, I will not take the third exit. I will take the first. I'll go first, fine.
Reroute.
It's fine. It's fine, I got fined. No pun intended. It was just there. Actually, I will take the next stop because it seems like it's a bit easier. In there, it's a bit tricky. Either I have to reverse, which is fine, but it takes time, and I don't have any time right now before I fall asleep. And or I would have to just do a very sharp turn and then park like an ass. And I don't like doing that, so here we go. Anyway's fine. There we go. Sleep time. And 5:30 is nice and early, and it's also bright, so let's go. No time to warm up the truck. We just don't want to waste our time with that kind of shenanigans. So what we will do is I will take a left here, and as you all know, it's to unlock the roads. I can't see anything. Alright.
Turn right.
Seems clear.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Thank you, Miss GPS. I don't remember the name of this lady in this game. Have any of you experimented with the modded voices for the GPS? Is that worth it? Is there something you would like to share and can have a bit of fun with that? I know nowadays we don't really use GPS on a dedicated GPS unit anymore, but when there was a thing, it was quite popular to download these these other voices. I don't know, it would be like Homer Simpson or whatever,
take the third exit,
telling you where to go, and people had fun with that.
Exit now. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
That was a bit of a detour, but we gotta sleep, man. So yeah, we're back, and there's 3 hours left, which is 9 minutes in real time. So that would put us on 1 hour and 10 minutes, which seems to be the norm at the moment. I'll try to do them a bit shorter, but it is what it is. lights off here. What's going on? Crash. Someone tailgated someone. And there we go. That was a sign of believe. I think it was the first sign for Bologna. So getting closer. Cannot trust this artificial mirror entirely. You can overlook people in that one, which is why sometimes I like to use the other mirrors to the wide angle mirror. It will give you a bit more, a bit of better view of who's next to you or if there's someone. We don't have time to slow down. So we have to get out here, I think. I don't really get these Italian signs. Can we stay here or can we not? We stay here. Great. See, to me, in my world, this kind of signs and things that was there, it tells me that the two outer lanes continue straight, and the inner lane is cutting off to the right, and it's just not like that in Italy, I guess. I've been looking at I've been driving on the other in the other countries here, and they seem fairly easy to understand, but this one you kind of have to get used to. And I'm not saying it's wrong or anything, I'm just saying it's not, it doesn't it doesn't work very well in my world. Left, 68 kilometers, and seems like we're back to the wine producing area here. I think it's wine. but I've been wrong before. Actually, I don't think it's wine. Looking, and maybe, I don't know if they were different, the last ones there, but they looked like something else. I don't know, olives maybe? Who knows? I'm not one of them. So, there we go. Yeah, and this is also a new stretch of road. I believe it wasn't so much, but there was a bit on this run, and I think I've only been to Boulogne once before, maybe. So there's probably 2 or 3 ways into the city. So it would appear I've chosen one of the entries that I haven't used before, which is always nice. Bologna. Let's go right here. Slow down. Slow down more. 60. We're happy now. And just stick to this lane. Again, I don't know if trucks are supposed to go all the way to the right. That would make sense to me, but since I'm only in the game, I'm gonna take the easy way here and just blast straight through. Behind that Dacia Duster. What a beautiful car.
Keep right,
turn off down
and then
here.
Exit right. Exit right.
Might actually see if there's I mean, if there's a truck dealership here, so I will see what that is, and then since we're leaving Italy now, I will probably, yeah, we'll see what it is. If it's Volvo or Scania, I have those. I have several trucks, so if it's one I have already, I'm not gonna buy a new one, but maybe I will. We will see. We need a change of scenery, so I'll probably buy whatever it is, and then if it's not something I want to stick to for a while, I'll just pass it on to one of my beloved AI drivers.
Ready to turn left.
And seeing we actually have a garage here, I can just buy that one and then make it my home garage and then switch truck. It annoys me a bit that you cannot go to any garage and then make it your home, or just switch truck, whatever truck is there, without making it your home first, but I haven't had any luck with that. Every time I switch truck, no matter where I am and if the truck is already in the garage I'm in, it would just send me back to my home garage.
We are here.
We will. That one we can live with. A few more seconds, you guys will be fine. And we're gonna hit 1 hour 10 minutes now, so we are getting close to the borderline painful length. Especially in a game like this where not a lot is happening. I hope all my chattering is, I don't know, some might like it, some might not, but at least something is going on in the game. And also I try to change it up a bit and do a few things in between D2 or some things like that, just so it's not just motorway for 1 hour. So there we go. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.